Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to show you how you can sort custom object in Java. Java knows how to sort elements that we all know, like integers, floats, but custom object needs a little bit of help for you to sort them. So in this example we're just going to have, I just went in ahead in preparation and made a class book and just a main function to run our program. Alright, so let's say, what does a book have? So let's say a book will have a name, and a book will have, a name, and then private string. A book will have also an author. Alright, and let's just create a constructor in here, so we can create new books. And let's say we'll have the author, and then we'll have the name of the book, and then we'll initialize those variables. Alright, so here all we have an object book, and we have every book has a name and an author, and every time we want to instantiate a new book we'll have to give it an author and a name. Now let's see if we can have a list of books and see if we can try to sort that list of the book. So I'm just going to create a list in here of the book, which is our object. I'm just going to call it books. We're just going to make it of type array list, and now we're just going to add, I'm just going to go here and add a few books into our list and see if I am able to sort them or not. So let's just say new book. I'm just going to add a few books in here. So let's just add a few books, like let's say Uncle Bob. Let's actually add 2 Uncle Bob books. Yeah, and make this a little bit easy. Let's add his clean code, which is, by the way, very good book. You should absolutely take a look at it if you are interested in learning how to basically write a clean code, and then let's say clean architecture. Alright, so let's just add another one in here. Let's say let's add the Raphael book. Actually, this is also a very good book. Let's add a few more. Let's add 2 more. The Joshua book. Effective Java. And let's add, I promise this is the last one. Alright, let's add John's book actually. We'll call it soft skills. Alright. So let's say we have this, we have an array of our custom object books, and we have this number of, here we have 5. We have 5, and we would like to sort them. So Java allowed us to use this collection sort. But look what will happen if I try to sort my books right now. So if I try to sort these books right now, or this list based on or this custom list of books, it won't, collection will not let me do that, or doesn't know what to do that, because be like, hey, I don't know how to sort. I know you want me to sort this object, or this list of objects, but I have no idea how to sort them. So for us to achieve this, we need to implement the interface comparable. And that interface comparable, there we're going to show the collection how to sort our object. So to do that, because this is the book, or this is the object that we would like to sort. So we have to implement our comparable object on this object. So they just say implement the comparable interface. So not the comparator interface. I did another one on the comparator interface, another video, you can go check that out. And now we're going to use comparable interface. So comparable interface, and we have to pass in the book, which is the object that we would like to sort. It will force us to implement a function. We have to implement the methods. So there is only one method that we have to implement. So here you can see here there is already no error in here, because it doesn't want us, because it knows that we are implementing this function. It's not going to do anything, but so let's see if we can run it now, even when we didn't implement the function. So it will compile, right? But we have to print them. Sorry. So let's just print this. So books, that's for each. Just do I'm just going to print our list. So we're gonna do system without, let's println. All right, we're just gonna do author. We're just going to do, sorry, the author in here. We just have to do that. So we're gonna do the author. We're gonna print the author, then we are gonna print the name of the book. Alright. So you can see that the collection sort is no longer throwing an error at us. So it's always, it still allow us to compile. So this is, you can compile, we can still compile this code even if there is no, we didn't implement anything in this function. So let's try it. So you can see that it's still printed. We are not really comparing anything, but it will still compile. They will still compile and run, and it will try randomly to just randomly print them. But in order for us to truly compare them, we have to implement this function. So let's say we want to compare them based on author name. So what we need to do, we have to do this author. So we're going to compare this author. So we do author compare to, and then book that author, right? So we are comparing the current object that's under comparison with the book, the incoming object, and we are going to compare them based on author. So let's run it right now. Alright, so you can see now it's a little bit actually comparable. So you can see J first, R, then the U, and you can see that at least it's comparable. It is correctly sorted. It is correctly sorted via the author. But you can see here immediately we can notice an issue here that yes, the author is compared correctly, but you can see that the name is not correctly sorted. You can see that here we have the C, and here we have an A, and the C comes first and the A come afterwards, and this should not be, it should be the other way around. So let's add more logic to this compare to ask it basically to say, hey, if you run into a book that has the same author, let's compare them based on the name of the book. Alright, so to do that, what we're going to do, we're just going to add an if statement, and we're going to be like, okay. So when you say an author compared to another author equal to 0, that will mean they are the same author. So what we're going to do here, then we have to compare them based on the name. So we're going to do the same thing. All right. So we're saying if they have the same author name, let's compare them based on the book name. If not, we're just gonna keep it compared by the author. All right. Let's see now that we compare them. If they have the same author, We are going to compare them by the book name. Let's see if we can sort this clean code and clean architecture correctly, not only the name of the author. So let's see. All right. All right. So you can see here that this is working now because we have Uncle Bob for both, and you can see the clean architecture is first, which it should be, and the clean code is afterward. So when you run to a case where we have the same author, it sorted them based on the book name. So this is all what what's to the comparable interface, or this is a sample for the comparable interface. Obviously, you can make the logic here a little bit more complex and based on what you need, but this is basically how you implement the comparable object or the comparable interface to sort your object. I hope this video is useful to you, and I hope you will enjoy it.